It says, it is possible that the drive gear will glitch. It may be worth it to remove this as well. Bit late for that. Blimey. Remove the clutch cover. Really? Remove the clutch cover, disc, and pressure plate via the 6mm bolts. So look at the size of that compared to that. That's interesting. I don't think we have a turbo, Comrade Burrow. We have injection, but we don't have turbo. Okay, that's all 6. I bet we need to rewire the alternator again. Did somebody say something about glitching drive gear? Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's healthy. Yep, there are bits hanging out. I can see something else down there.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
You see it? Bro G, thank you for 4 months. Yeah, well, what about this then? This shouldn't be off, should it? How does that even go back on? Okay, the engine just ate it. How are we going to get that back on? Loosen the 14mm bolt middle of the wheel on half shaft will go back on. Loosen the 14mm bolt. I mean this one. Middle of this wheel. Oh, sorry, you mean on the car. Gotcha. That's not a 14mm bolt. Look, can we just say, how many wheels are there on a car? So when you say loosen the 14mm on the wheel, there are 4 wheels? There's a steering wheel? It's like... I don't even know if we have a spare wheel. So if we just loosen that a touch, yeah. And there's a flywheel. Anyway. Let's see what we've got next. So we've got to put this back on now. 6, 7, and 110. I'm actually amazed that just snapped back on. I'm curious about something. Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. Wow. I'm amazed by that. Okay, I think we're good to try and lower the engine back in. It's the hard bit, trying to get this thing lined up. It's close. Trying to get that to line up. And the same on that side. Okay, what size are they? 11mm bolts. Let's get the 11 to see if we can convince it. Right. That's the engine back in. Side socket was the hoist again. I need to disconnect the hoist.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
23 minutes so far. Yeah, it's set in a few minutes. Peter Carr, thank you for 47. Thanks for the support, sir. Prog, thank you for 4. Right, so a few pieces have fallen off. I take it we've got to bolt these back on. Just got to get them the right way around. Is that the right way around, or is it the other way around? Is this Wheeler Dealers? No, because there'll be 2 of us. What, you think we should just push it back and do it now? I mean, if it's jacked up with the front wheel off, is that not easier than fumbling around? I would have thought, personally.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Seminators, thank you for 43 months now. Yeah, the 14's definitely undone. It's just that you can't really see what's going on. And I know I remember putting the half shaft on, you can't, if it's the wrong way, you won't get the little tick mark. And it's kind of hard to see what's going on, but we'll just double check that 14's undone. I'm sure it is. Yeah, there you go. It's fully undone now. She's the right way, though. New Train Sim World coming out soon. Yay. Right, is there any bolting apart from that? Do you think? Do we need to bolt anything down there? I think that should be it, hopefully. Well, we'll try the 9s, but I don't think we need to tighten those. I think they're okay. Good job we checked. We're not rebuilding the car, we're changing the flywheel. We had to take the engine out to change the flywheel. Yeah. I agree with whoever it was earlier who said, when you start this game, buy the flywheel at the beginning when you build the engine. Because it's a lot less pain later. Oh my god. Just get the flywheel on early. I'd say it's a wonderful thing. Right. Let's check the wiring. The starter. I thought we didn't loosen the starter, bizarrely. Okay, the starter's actually wired in. Bolts are tight on it. All good. Just going to check the coolant. Now, is that empty or is it full? How can that still be full? Like, completely full? We've been driving around with this thing.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Befuddled flip-flop, thank you for 17. Oh, it's empty. Hang on. It's empty. Yeah, urine doesn't make a great coolant though. Blimey, I've not needed that hoist since we started, like, the actual car. It's a pity you can't sell some of the parts that you take off this thing. Get some money back. You think it's wise to save the game now? Engine hoist is one of those things that you hardly ever need, but when you need it, you really need it. Oh, listen, Baz. Stay tuned for the big explosion. Wow. I'm growing this plant here. Gonna feed it some nitrates. Andreas, I don't favour any mod site. I've learnt in the past, Andreas, that it's better not to favour any one mod site because the other ones get upset by it. True story. I've had abusive emails in the past from these modding website people. So I'm like, I don't recommend any of them now. Have a look on the mod spreadsheet, see if you can find one. What happens if you ignore the bars? Yeah, some of the bars cause death. Although we did change it. So stress causes death. Let's think about this. Fatigue causes death. Stress causes death. I think thirst still does. Not sure about hunger. Urine doesn't, I believe. He did change it. Fatigue doesn't cause death anymore. Yeah, that's the one he changed. I couldn't remember which one it was. I know he'd removed it from one of them. So yeah, fatigue, you just pass out. Which, to be honest, I mean, fatigue causing death never made any sense. So I'm glad he changed that. Because you would just pass out, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just go, oh, I'm dead, I'm too tired. Philippa, nobody knows who your sister is, so... If you pass out while driving, then you might end up dead. Or severely injured. Right, so I'm going to copy that.
Ai, 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 ai.
Turtle Go. In memory of Rusty Renault. Lol. Thursday, okay. We're nearing Saturday. The thing is, if we do the girlfriend missions, we have to compromise our car substantially. We don't even have the new sound system. But that's like, what, 3,400? $5K for the nitros. No girl is worth compromising the car. What, not even like... You have your name over the top. Remember that, where people used to put that strip across the top of the windscreen? And it would say like, Paul and Tracy, that kind of thing. Baz. Baz and Tracy. Like for a kickoff, she doesn't like these seats. I think the next big thing's got to be this, but this is like nearly 10 grand. It's just nuts. But we've got to put those on. So maybe do a few more jobs in all of these things. Yeah, the fog lights are just like... eh. The yellow, you know, I hate yellow lights. Absolutely hate them. I think maybe this is finished.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I know you do, Bob. That's exactly why I'm not starting the car. Because scumbags like you and Baz, who just want to see the car blow up, I'm like, you're going to wait. You're going to have to wait now to see that car blow up. Fuzzball. Thank you, 15 months, Fuzzball. Thank you, sir. They call it streamer's revenge. I made a backup of the folder, but if it blows up, I can always restore it. Tequila, thank you for 56 months. I always back the folder up and save it best. We're on version 40 right now. Oof. I know, Bob, but you're a scumbag for wanting it to blow up. So touche. I think we should get race springs and dampers for the van. Be awesome. This is what happens when your nan sings. I love that. That always makes me laugh. Nova Bar stuff, barrel stuff. Thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Net House. Yeah, next contestant on the X Factor. Paul Potts and his nan. Okay. We'll make sure that we use empty bottles on this guy to avoid any shenanigans.
Mitäpä tuohon enää lisäämään? Puskaratio taisi tällä kertaa olla tässä.
Judge Foxy, no problem. Whoa, 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 you stupid game. Wow, I thought we'd lost it all then. Sample the delight. You can't wash the van. You can't spray it. You can't wash it. Can you move the container through the bottles? Yeah, you can do it that way like that. That's what you mean. Basically, when you pick an item up, you can glitch it through most things. The other way around, what do you mean? This is still like one of the most profitable earners in the game. Because like once you've got all the bottles purchased, the only thing you need to do is buy sugar and yeast, which is just nothing. Such a good earner. Okay. $3,400. Like a glove. Now we can afford those dampers. Or we can afford a PC. What does a PC do? Lets you play a few games, puts up your phone bill. It's just a bit of fun, really. Yeah, it's just novelty. It's a bit of fun. Costs like $6 grand. You can load up some really fun little games on it. Although I think you can connect to an online bulletin board and talk to other mice and car players. Okay. Bitcoin in 1996. Nope. Wait, what, Andy? Your dad passed away after choking on food? What? Oh my god. Andy, sir, you've got my love and best wishes. I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. That's awful. Oh my god. Never done that before. Need to put it into the side of my own house. Get another brew on. Yeah, I eventually got the boat unstuck, yeah. That was a pain, that was. The boat just, like, glitched into the land. Why are spark plugs in here? I'm not seeing any yeast. This is not good. Whew. One packet left. Yikes, that was close. Well, it's Thursday, which means Timo's shop is full again. So we need to restock stuff. How much better is the Yoko than the honeycomb yolk? You're the only person I know who has one. Which would you recommend as an upgrade? Wow. That is a tough, tough question. The heck was that? Why did that bubble? I haven't really tried my honeycomb yet, for the simple reason that I have a pre-production version, and basically the buttons on the center bit work, the buttons on the yolk itself don't, which I need to sort out. So I need to speak to him about that. So I've not really used it in anger, so I can't really give you a fair assessment about which one is better, in quotes. The Yoko yolk is like, it's a solid choice, but it is not cheap. Like, you get what you pay for. It's solid. But it's a lot of money. There's no way around it. It's a lot of money. And it also doesn't have many buttons on it. It's designed to sit inside of a simulator with other stuff that has buttons on it. Whereas so in a way, it's like a professional grade product. Whereas the honeycomb is meant to be a consumer grade product. Like, he's trying to make a good yolk for everybody. So it's going to have a price point accordingly. And has quite a few buttons on it, so it's versatile. And it'll definitely do the job. But I can't tell you that it'll do the job because I've not used it properly yet. So I would sort of say just probably hold off for a bit. Because obviously there are some pre-production issues, and you don't want to be buying one of the first ones because it might have an issue. Just wait a little bit. But it'll be a cracking yolk when it comes out. Right, should we start this then? That actually sounds like the engine battery's a bit flat. Yeah, look. Battery is a bit flat. Well, it didn't blow up, but we've not tried to move yet. See how quick it is to rev now with a light flywheel. No, that battery, look, that battery's low. I think it's degraded a little bit. There is a new battery in the garage, but... Sound like you leave the Cavalier sitting for 3 weeks. Exactly that. Okay, let's see if it moves. It's not moving. Why is it not moving? It's literally not moving. There's no power. In gear. It's in first gear. I'll put it in reverse, look. Like the clutch is up and nothing's happening. No, I didn't check the bolts in the editor. Baz accused me of doing that, but I haven't checked the bolts in the editor. As clearly demonstrated by the fact that my car is not moving. You didn't reattach the gear linkage. Did you know that, Baz? Were you just keeping that on secret, or have you just surmised it? I'd say that's the problem right there, you see? I'd say this has got something to do with the problem. Hang on a minute. I don't think we need to check the editor pump. I think there's an obvious clue on the floor. Hang on. Can we pop that straight in, or do we have to start on doing loads of stuff again, I wonder?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Right. Let's see if we can convince this to go in or not. Okay. Mr. Ryback, thank you for 5 years of support, Ryback. Can't believe it's 60 months. Thanks for the great content. Thank you for 5 years support, Ryback. Enjoy that shiny acorn, sir. Okay. Let's see if we can get some power out the engine now. That's why your battery is flat. Wait, what? No, the car was working absolutely fine. Yeah. And then we took the engine out, put it back together again, and the battery's low. And in between, we didn't start it. We're moving this time. Alright, Presley. Okay. We have a car. Again. Yeah, that's definitely better. It's much better when the car actually goes down the road, I find. No, I'm going to grab that because we're not going to be using that for a bit. So we might as well fill it up. So the next thing... Actually, we'll just go to sleep for now. Grab that letter. 9.5 grand's worth.
Ai, ai, ai.
Wake up, have some milk. Throw it to the moon! It's amazing.
Ai, 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 ai.
Friday. Tomorrow night is dance all night. As if, like, the battery just died. 1 minute the battery's okay, next minute the battery's completely dead. Makes no sense. Oh, was it the interior light bars? Was that it? Is that what flattened it? Interior light all night long. Dodo! Contribution to the 720 horsepower bi-turbo engine. Not on this car. Not on this car. Oh, stupid thing. Let me guess, it's 10. No, it's not 10. It's 8. No, it's not 8. Yes, it is 8. I doubt this is going to charge. I think it's these batteries are like 400 each or something daft. They hardly ever charge, honestly. That's not going to charge up. No, it doesn't buzz. When it's on 12 like that, it means the battery's dead, I think. I think that's done. We'll leave it, but I think it's Burger Bomb. Right, let's give the car a spin. Yeah, I think the main lights as well were on. Lesson learned.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Varsin ikävällä kutinalla, että hei, minä munin sinun parikymmentä munaa pari viikkoa sitten, ja nyt meillä on...
Herbie, thank you for almost a year.
Että harmittaako? Ei suinkaan. Minusta on oikein mukava tutustua uusiin persooniin. Ja ne paskia sinne yhden kunnallisveroa maksaa, ja salaa sitten ei kannata mikään
The heck is that noise? Did you hear that? That'll go like really weird sounding for you then. Was that just me? It's like an audio glitch. Is it just the noise of the gravel?
istuminen sormen välissä tai ranteessa tai polvessa tai peniksessä alkaa tuntua sen pääsemättömän voimakkaalta, niin hoitona voit leikata kyseisen raajan irti. Haittavaikutukset, verenvuoto, kipu, kyseisen elimen menetys. Jos hoito ei toimi 3 viikossa, niin olet jo kuollut ja madot syövät sinua sisältäpäin kaulassasi. Naaraista ei ole kuin arkia.
Car seems to drive okay. Hate it when it frame stutters like that, especially when your car is just like left the ground, slightly tilted, and then it frame stutters as it loads something in. It's really off-putting. Did you hear that? That's so weird. Do you know what I think that is? And this is a pure theory. I think, you know, when we saw those 3 things in the sky, like a UFO, I wonder if that's got something to do with that audio glitch. So there's going to be like some weird UFO landing in the forest, and when it happens, you get the audio glitch. Just doing it again. I just saw something in the road then. Food or something. Citrus, thank you for 23 months, sir. I never thought I'd see him add something like UFOs, but in the 90s, well, the early 90s, X-Files was really popular, so it kind of makes sense. Like, he probably grew up on that. Enchiladas, 64 months, keep being awesome, sorry. Just a shame work gets in the way of me catching most streams at the moment. No problem, Enchiladas, thank you for your support. Oh, not again. Come on, game. Like, I slowed right down just so that it wouldn't go flying again. And that's exactly what it's done. Every time you disconnect it, the game just does that to it. Just properly glitches. You know, like before, when you let go of something when you're driving, it just... See what I mean? This is dumb. He has to fix this. Interesting. Let's see how quick this bro is. That didn't sound good. That did not sound good. Let me go back and see what's left of the engine. What even was that? Oh no, not the bus. Oh god, not the bus. No, 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 not the bus. No! Oh, jeez. No! Get away from my car! Get away from my... This is not my day. This is not my day right now. God. I was trying to reach over and get the handbrake and it was like, oh, you want to disconnect the fire extinguisher? No, I want to disconnect the handbrake. And lose the fire extinguisher, which has now disappeared into my summer car oblivion. Seriously, where's the fire extinguisher just gone? Oh, that... Yeah, the main bearing. That's quite important. The main bearing. Oh my god. I like literally blown the engine. Shut it, Beaker. Thing is, there could be like a gasket anywhere right now. Oh boy. This is where I slammed on. This is like roughly where it happened, wasn't it? We got to about here and then it just went a bit Pete Tong. Seeing shiny bits on the road? I'm not. I don't see anything. The thing is, I think there's three. I think there's at least 3 main bearings. Oh, hang on, what's that? There you go. Main bearing number 2. Oh, that's a piston. They're fairly important. No, I'm pretty certain the engine was fine. It was just... Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what happened. That's a whole load of weird. You shifted to second gear, which over-revved and broke it. Is that what happened? Oh, rip car.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Yep, I think that's probably a reload. Holes in Shoes, thank you for 32 months. Hope everyone is having a nice evening. I think everybody just had a great evening at my expense. Oh yeah, that's a long, hard fix to fix that. You have to get home, come back, tow it back, get all the bits, take them down to Vitari, get them repaired, come back, take engine apart, fit them. Yeah, no. I'm over here, bro. I'm here. Hey! Can I hit your lift? Hey, what happens if you stand at the road? Do they actually stop and arrest you? Yeah, and you can't get it fixed on Monday, that's true. Are the police going to come back, or are they just doing a lap? Good night, Furphy's Revenge. Watch the way this guy takes this corner, like he cuts it so hardcore. Look at that. Look at that. Guy can't drive for toffee. It does beg the question, though. Maybe the main bearings are worn out or something, and that's why it blew up. Maybe I should have a look in the editor. I mean, have a look. Yep, it is. The rocker shaft condition is in 12%. That's why the whole thing went. It was basically a ticking time bomb. Like it was going to go at some point. How on earth has it got so low? That's actually insane. Even like the clutch is on 30%, the alternator's on 20%. So there's like a whole load of problems incoming. So yeah, at some point the alternator's going to go, at some point the clutch is going to go. But yeah, the rocker shaft was on 12, so it was going to go anyway. I think what we did was oh, didn't I have to take a lot of kill you as well? No. Oh my god. Oh well, we may as well just go up there in the van. Like, literally all of that is just completely undone. So much progress lost. Yeah, but it's a lot less pain than just rebuilding the engine. That will take a long time. Is the part still in your car? That's a very good question. I'm guessing it might well be. We might want to have to fix the drive shaft again. I don't know, James. I'm going to have to record some more next week. When's the next My Summer Car videos? Should have been one today. If not, tomorrow. What happens if you take your tyres off? Do they still get slashed? I actually don't know. You'll probably just wait till you put them back on, and then the first night you sleep with the tyres on, it'll just slash them. It's just better not to sell him dodgy kill you. Naughty Jim, thank you for the biddies. Just to thank you for the great streams. You're welcome, sir. Thank you, Nutty Jim. Well, this is like deja vu. Drop the envelope in there.
No, eiköhän siinä tullut kuitenkin jo kaikki olennainen. Otetaanpa siis jo seuraava soittelija. Kuka siellä?
Interesting. I did wonder if you could fill up the carton with the lid on. Apparently not. Welcome back, Flamingo. Yep, you can drink your own kill you. We did it before. You get drunk. done it right. It should be 3,400.
Mitäpä tuohon?
Naughty Jim, mate. Thank you so much for the sub bomb. 5 subs gifted. Thank you, Naughty Jim.
Kertaa olla tässä.
It's very kind of you. If you just got a sub gifted, please remember to thank Nutty Jim.
Welcome back.
Looks like 3 new subs and 2 resubs. Let's get this letter posted. Look at the emissions we just left in his face. It's like get the lights on.